Hi everyone, this is Movie Boy Master here, and this is going to be a VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and game update for May 2025. Alright, anyways. Um, I got 29 VHS tapes, 117 DVDs, 11 Blu-rays, and 2 games. So, let's start off with VHS tapes. I also got some neat stuff too that I'll show, obviously. So let's start with VHS tapes here. Billboard Dad. This is my backup copy of this movie now. Even though the clamshell is in pretty bad condition, it's pretty much destroyed. Obviously now. There's the ink label. The print date is December 23rd, 1998. That's that one. The two VHS clamshells I got. Here. This is the second clamshell here. Babes in Toyland. This is actually a Christmas. Here's the back of it. The sticker label. The print date is September 19th, 1997. Yeah, well, that one was Babes in Toyland. Clamshell is not in great condition. So it's kind of a bummer. We'll just spell out Fred 3, Camp Fred, and I don't really care for that movie anymore. Just scratched up anyway. So, yeah. Now for the ones that's caseless, we'll get to the slip covers. Urban Legend, VHS, caseless. I do have this on DVD, which you'll be seeing much later on. Wicked Air Code is 13 Wicked 1999. Yeah, 13 Wicked 1999, obviously. Friday After Next. The ink label. February 3rd, 2003. And Head Over Heels. Case sticker label, second week of 2002. Now for the slip covers. Let's start off with the horror. Yeah, this is actually thriller. Start horror, classic comedy, then anyways. Start off with the Hush. This is the VHS version of this movie. So now. Sticker label. Print date is August 19th, 1998. This is obviously not. August 19th, 1998, obviously. The Ghost in the Darkness. VHS. Sticker label. This has no print date or Wicked Air Code. This actually has some weird printing. That's weird. That one's Ghost in the Darkness. This one I put the horror VHS because it's about Killer Lions. Simple enough, really. Now for classic comedy and horror. The Three Stooges collection. VHS. I don't know what year this came out. Maybe early 90s or the 2000s. I do not know. Sticker label. This actually has no printing. But, pretty cool to have. Yeah, Red Skeleton have like 4 Red Skeleton tapes. Anyways, Red Skeleton, the last episodes. There's the back right there. Sticker label. The Red Skeleton tape featuring Martha Ray. And it's over. A sticker label. I think these were from like the Red Skeleton box set. This is number 4. And this one says number 2. Must be from the Red Skeleton box set. I do not know. Another Red Skeleton. Red Skeleton, a career lap. This one's actually by Video Treasures. Now, unlike the 3 Red Skeletons I saw from Good Times, this one's actually by Video Treasures, which would become Anchor Bay. This one's a duplicated EP mode. So that's about 2 VHS. Ink label. So this September 29th, 1992. Obviously, the date. That's the way that's going. Now, next up, doing classic comedy. Abbott Costello show. Who's on? Who's on first? That's the back. Sticker label. There's no printing. That's the Abbott Costello show. Another Abbott Costello. Jack and the Beanstalk. There's the back of it. Sticker label. No print. Obviously no printed on this tape. Next up, a couple of Lucy tapes. Funny World of Lucy, Volume 1. I think this is from the Lucy Show box set. Should say never. down here somewhere. Whoa! I did not mean to drop it. That was my mistake. Sorry if I dropped it and accidentally kind of paused the recording. That's alright. That's only number 2. And there's the back. And sticker label as the reporting time. That's Funny World of Lucy. And the tribute to Lucy. I think this is let's see, number 4. There's the back right there. And yes, these are Good Times tapes, if you're wondering. 1997. There's the tape right there. There's reporting tab. Obviously, Good Times tapes, you all know what it has at the end. Black screen of death on the Good Times tape. More classic comedy. Honeymooners, Lost Episodes, Volume 3. That's the back of it. I think the episodes of Christmas Party were originally aired in 1953. Forgot to register as in 1956 and the air. 1997 VHS is only 55 minutes long. It's actually pretty short. Ink label and no print date. That's Honeymooners. What's that? I don't know what that is, but okay. Next one is At War with the Army. Another classic comedy here. Ink label. This actually has a day and year code of 325th day of 1997. Oh. Next one is Dude, Where's My Car? This is the premiere series. There's the back. Ink label. This one's actually recycled tape. Well, even though there's actually been mold right there on there, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's actually recycled tape. Let me see. January 4th, 2002, March 21st, 2001, and the 32nd week of 1997. There's a recycled tape. Thought that was pretty cool. Anyways. The laptop battery is fully charged. I'm going to see if I can unplug it while it's still recording. Let's see. So hope y'all don't mind black screen it does on this laptop. It may say encoding overloaded, but it doesn't matter. I want to try to get this done. Alright, next one is The Rich Man's Wife, VHS. Here's the back. Recommend this thrill to friends. Ink label. And it says here June 2nd, 1997. Yeah, obviously when I unplugged the charger from my laptop, it shows like a black screen for like, it kind of like shows a black screen for like a couple seconds and then it goes back to normal, basically. And it may say encoding overloaded when I'm reporting on OBS, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem. But anyways, Entrapment, another Premiere series. This is my better copy. Now, lots of these are going to be backup copies, so just hope y'all don't mind. Lots of them are going to be backup copies of DVDs and stuff, so yeah. The sticker label, and it says 11 figure 2000. Access baggage. What? Oh, wait. Sticker label, and it says 51st week of 1997. Overboard. This is MGM Movie Time. Sticker label. This print date says May 13, 1997. Summer Catch. There's the bag. Ink label. June 13th, 2002. Big hit. Sticker label says 10th week of 1999. Obviously not. Hope all this don't fall over. Kiss of Death. Please rewind tape. Sticker label. 32nd week of 1995. Missing. Oh, you guys are going to like this. You're going to love this. When you watch this part of the video, you guys are going to really love this right here. I'm joking. Blue lid and black reels copy, believe it or not. February 6, 2006. Obviously, 2006 reprinted The Missing. I could not pass that up. That is pretty cool. Cool find, that's it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, actually, hold on. Let me pause this right quick. It fell on the floor. Alright, I'm back now, and let's continue this. What a Girl Wants. I remember watching this in my high school, and it was pretty good. I like to rewatch this movie. Not rewatching on VHS. Who knows? There's the back. There's a dark sticker label. I want to know. I wonder what it might have under that. Who knows? July 11th, 2003. Honestly, man. That's what a girl wants. And the last VHS here is Coach Carter, 2006 reprint. The ink label says February 23rd, 2006. Yep, alright, February 23rd, 2006. So that's the VHS. And now going for the DVDs and Blu-rays. I'll start off with Blu-rays first on the top. 51st Dates. On Blu-ray, I actually have the poster to this movie, which is in my studio. There's the Blu-ray right here. This 51st Dates Blu-ray. And another Blu-ray here, it is The Heartbreak Kid! That's how I say it like that. Because I remember doing the unboxing video to the DVD. Wait a minute, I gotta say it like this one. The Heartbreak Kid! I always say it like that, because when I do the unboxing video of this movie, or The Heartbreak Kid, I always say it like in a funny voice. But I think I still have the DVD to The Heartbreak Kid. I think it's somewhere right here. Who knows? It's like a full screen DVD. The Heartbreak Kid. Or I should say, not like The Heartbreak Kid! This is the Blu-ray right here. So this is actually in block. This is blockless. Okay. There's the disc for The Heartbreak Kid! Alright, there you go. That's the Blu-ray to The Heartbreak Kid! Alright, now I'm getting to the DVDs. There will be some more Blu-rays though, don't worry. These 3 DVDs are actually in this weird DVD here. It only shows the discs here. I actually got these I got these for $1 at my flea market, obviously. This one here is Andy Griffith Show. There's the back right there. The Lucy Show. Both of these be good for my classic comedy section. There's the back. And Dick Tracy. So yeah. 3 of these. So yeah, put those up there. Now for the DVDs. We'll start off with there. Sex, Lies, and Video. I actually have not seen this. Originally, this movie was supposed to be in black and white. But I guess it just only wants to be in color. And I actually have not seen this movie. Yeah, there's the DVD right there. Obviously. And yes, I do know there is a chapter selection right now, but I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can. No one makes video too. The Tourist. Disc right there. And next up are these two box sets. The American Pie film. There's the 3 movie Pie pack. Obviously now. All of them are the unrated versions. There it is. There's the back. The first one. Second one. And American Wedding. They're all 3 of the discs. I know people say these movies are very overrated. Well, I actually have not seen these movies, so I'm not sure how they would be. And also follow up to that, we got the American Pie 3 Sim Pack that actually has Bandcamp, The Naked Mile, and Beta House. Oh, this is wrong. Oops. There it is. Bandcamp. Naked Mile. And Beta House. There's all 3 of the discs. So that's the American Pie 3 Sim Pack. Just why not? So let's start off with non-horror and then get into some horror. Well, actually, classic comedy. Riding, sorry. Riding in Cars with Boys. This is my mom's favorite. There's the back right there. There's the disc. That's the Riding Cars with Boys. That's my mom's favorite movie. Next one. Vacation. This is actually a remake of or is it a remake of National Lampoon's Vacation? So I don't know. Lots of these be keeping for backup. Well, I'd say so. There's the disc right there. That one is a Vacation. I think this cover looks pretty good. Right there. Next one. I think I had this on mini DVD or something like that, or regular DVD. I can't remember. Starsky and Hutch. This is the full screen edition. There's the back. And the disc. I actually have not seen this one before. Yeah. Days of Thunder. Back. I think this might be a double reprint. It says 2020 on the case, and this says 2006. So I don't know if this is a double reprint or it might be a reprint. I don't know. Let's see. Next up, Alpha Dog full screen edition. Cannot remember if I had this one. Where is the back? And this right there. Next up, Land of the Lost. This is the movie one. I think this is the TV series one also. There's the back. This right there. Next up, Catwoman full screen edition. Very nice slipcover. Obviously. There it is. Disc right there. There you go. 16 handles. This is the flashback edition. Yeah. There's the back. There. The DVD. Boom. Dazed and Confused. I think this is the original DVD release. I don't know. There's the back. DVD right there. Yep. Jeff Dunn's very special Christmas special. I said this would be a good one. Image Entertainment DVD. And a Blockbuster. There's the disc. Jeff Foxworthy, You Might Be a Redneck If, and Check Your Neck. Another Image Entertainment DVD. And there's the disc right there. Yep. Next one is the Platinum Disc DVD. The Beverly Hillbillies. This is actually two discs. Disc one, disc two. Thought that was pretty cool. Now we get into some horrors. Yes. Here we go. Saw. This is the full screen DVD. Man, I tell you, I keep this. I have so many versions. I have many copies of this movie, but I tell you, backup copy would be good. There's the disc right there. I don't even need to take out the slipcover because you don't even need to do that. The disc is already visible, though. Gremlins. This is actually a reprint. 2016 DVD. disc right there. Pet Cemetery remake previously viewed. Disc right there. Actually, all right there. And I'm going to show the neat stuff right here after all this. The Village, full screen edition. There's the disc right there. Mimic 3. I do not have the second one nor the first one. But I have the third one. Pull around from Energy Video. Got a lot of horrors over here. Lots of these I'll keep for backup. Slither. Disc right there. Oh, whoa. Rose Red. One of the discs is actually missing on this here. It's actually missing a disc, so yeah, that's sad. I'll get a better copy of this movie though. Below, this is actually in the Xbox case. This is the single release to Below. There's the disc right there. And same thing with another one coming up. Coming right after for this horror collection. Young Frankenstein. This right there. Four disc horror collection to keep this for backup. Four discs. And speaking of another one in a green case, Mothman Prophecies. And there's the disc. Actually, I guess you kind of say it. It looks cool like that. Anyways. Sleep Stalker. The DVD right there. Now, I do have music cassettes. You're probably wondering, yes, that's actually a blank music cassette thing, obviously, like blank cassette tapes, music cassette tapes. Now, I probably won't show them in this video because this video will be way, way too long. So, maybe I might show them in their own update video. Maybe, I don't know. But, maybe it depends, though. When I'm in a good mood or something, when I'm not busy or something, maybe. Maybe I'll do it. Who knows? But anyways, Frailty. I actually have 2 copies of this movie now. I'll keep them both for backup. There's the DVD right there. We've seen the second copy much later on. Warm Bodies. There's the DVD right there. I'll try and go as fast as I can. Bram Stoker's Dracula. I think this might be a reprint though. There's the disc right there. Saw 4, solid case. There's the disc right there. Of course. It always has to fall. Look at it fall. Can't believe it's still recording. Making sure none of these fell out. Alright. No, I don't think they fell out. Alright, anyways. Man. Let's continue on. The Bone Snatcher. I think this is a Sci-Fi Channel movie. I could be wrong. There's the disc right there. Straw Dogs remake. Full rail from Popcorn Video. I actually did not notice that. That's pretty cool. Store of the Century. This is the original DVD release. The DVD right there. Double-sided disc. Wes Craven's Summer of Fear. There's the DVD right there, the chapter selection. Chernobyl Diaries. There's the DVD. House of the Dead by Huey Bull. This one's not too bad. I have not seen this movie nor the second one, but I mean, Yui Bull's not bad director. I mean, I don't know why a lot of people hate Yui Bull. You hate Yui Bull? You stink. But man, Yui Bull's not that bad. I mean, I say this movie would be a good one. House of the Dead, based off the video game. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad. Ah, yeah. The Orphanage, this is pretty much my, I guess you call it, better copy. Because, well, the case is pretty much destroyed right there. Not the case, but the cover. There's the disc right there. Also a full roll. Wait, no, this is a full roll for movie stars. Movie stars. Woo. At least this one's not too bad. I mean, it does have some scratches, but at least this one plays a little bit better. I can still get another backup copy of this movie on DVD and upgrade to the Blu-ray. Silent Hill full screen edition. I do have a widescreen DVD, but this will be backed up. I do not have the sequel though. I do like to get the sequel to this movie. I do not have it. Dead in 3 Days, another Dimension Extreme title. There's the DVD and also promoting another Dimension Extreme title movies. Boogeyman. This will be my backup copy. Now I do have Boogeyman 2 and 3. They're in the multi. So yep. The Cave. Finally got a single release of that. A widescreen edition. I might get another backup copy of this. Maybe, I don't know. Find a full screen DVD. Who knows? Sleepwalkers. So this would be a good one. There's the DVD. Yeah, pretty cool chapter selection. Like Two-Face, almost half and half. Orphan. I know there's the prequel to that, obviously, which I do not own. There's the DVD. The Final Cut, Robin Williams. DVD right there. Gothica. I actually do have 2 copies of it. 3 copies, actually. Because, well, one of them, yeah, this one right here, cover is kind of cut right off. Luckily, I have 2 copies, which you'll be seeing much later. There's the disc. It's actually in the Hollywood video case. Or no, kind of looks like it, but it's not. Must be thinking about it. Knock knock. There's the DVD. Knock knock. Knock knock, who's there? Boo, Amada Halloween. I say this would be a good one. There's the disc right there. I think this will go in the horrors room. Just why not? Requiem for a Dream. This is the director's cut of the movie. I'd say this would be a very good one. I remember watching this movie back in 2021, 2021. Wow. This movie will make you never touch drugs. I tell you, I urge to get your friends and even your family members to watch this movie. Or actually, get your teachers and just get your whole school to watch this movie. Just watch this at your high school. Trust me, definitely watch this at your high school. Trust me, it's a wild movie. I'd say. Very good one. Home Sweet Home. Screen Media. There's the DVD right there. Urban Legend, the DVD version. The DVD right there. Yep. Gacy, based on the serial killer. There's the disc right there, also from Energy Video. Well, that's Gacy, based off the serial killer. Stuck. Another Image Entertainment. There's the disc right there. Two more duties before we get into the other ones over there. And right here, obviously. Ah. The Woman in Black. Now, I did have the second one, but I finally have the first one. CBS Films. There's the disc. And Devil's Rejects, the 2-disc director's cut. I do have the theatrical version of this, but this is the director's cut. Obviously. Yep. And now we get into the DVDs over here. And this battery's going down on this laptop. See you in just a second here. I got to charge this up. Alright, I'm back now. And let's do this. Continue this up. Ooh. Hope y'all can see me good right here. Cars. This is the full screen DVD. Now this actually did come with that Fred 3 Camp Fred movie, which it was scratched up. And it's not a very good movie anyway. There's the DVD right there. There. This one, my dad actually got one. This horror movie, Laugh Pack, Animal House, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Dazed and Confused, and Weird Science. Sealed, obviously. Bad Grandpa, Jackass Presents. I do have Jackass movie. You'll be seeing that much later on. Death at a Funeral. This is the original British, the British version of this movie. I have the American remake somewhere. But, this is the original British movie. So yep. All right. Let's see. Perfect Sisters. I actually have not seen this movie. This actually has the girl who plays in what was it? First Narnia movie. I'm surprised she played in this. That's for sure. There's the DVD right there. So yeah, I say this would be a good one. I say that right now. Loverboy. There's Screen Media DVD. It's the disc right there. Three Stooges collection. This will be for backup. Obviously, no. Disc one. I think I had. Yeah, this is this is my backup. My other Three Stooges box set, like this one right here, I've had since 2020. So, yeah. This obviously be for backup and disc two. There's the back. And the disc. That's the Three Stooges box set. Darkness Falls. This will be my backup copy. Again, I always say this is the best Killer Tooth Fairy movie ever made. Okay. I love this one. Much better than any other Killer Tooth Fairy movie that's ever made. That's. I know there's a Blu-ray to this, but it's very hard to find. So I may find it someday. Knowing. There's the back. Pretty nice slipcover, I'd say. There's the disc. Oh, it actually has a sticker right there. Buy these two DVDs. Push, no, and get $5 off by mail and Reaper. Offer expires 2009. Huh, that's pretty cool. Rest Stop, Don't Look Back. The sequel to the first Rest Stop movie. This is from a raw feed. Obviously, no. There's the disc. Rat Race. There's the disc right there. We're about to be an hour into this video. Of course we are. 150 cartoon classics. This one's actually sealed. That's pretty cool. Stoned. There's Screen Media DVD. There's the disc right there. Ooh, if I can get these up here, there we go. The whole 9 and 10 yards. Oh, this is the whole 10 yards. Here's the whole 9 yards. DVD right there, snapper case. And the whole 10 yards is sequel. There's the disc right there. The missing, this is the DVD version. Revolution Studios and Imagine movie, obviously. There's the 2 discs, both for Blockbuster case. Snatch. This one's kind of a reprint though. 2003 DVD. It's still a 2001 DVD, even though it says disc 1. But who knows? I might get a backup copy of this one. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Napoleon Dynamite. Fox Searchlight, Paramount, and MTV Films, obviously. There's this. Internationally, it has the Paramount logo at the beginning, then Fox Searchlight and MTV Films, obviously. Next one up, Aladdin, Platinum Edition. Actually opens up. And this one is actually sealed. Pretty cool. And the House Bunny. Shall I say this would be a good one? Case is kind of inverted, which, you know what? I actually don't mind. It doesn't bother me. Doesn't really bother me, really. I don't care. Anyways, get to these DVDs and the Blu-rays and then the box sets. Then get to these DVDs right there. Okay. She's the man. This is the full screen DVD. There's the disc right there. Planes. Nowhere near as good as the Cars movies, but I think I remember watching this movie at I remember watching this at theaters back in 2013, I think, when this movie came out. When I was in I think I was in elementary school. So I can't remember. This would be a good one. below. Let's go back up. Disc right there. Man on Fire. Yeah, Man on Fire. This is actually a reprint from 2014. Regency and Scott Free, obviously. I say this would be a good one. That's Man on Fire. Christmas with the Simpsons. I actually like how this is actually in a yellow case, which that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. It goes with the Simpsons. I like that. That's pretty neat. And these two DVDs, we get to the Blu-rays and the box sets. And these Blu-rays and DVDs right there in the games. Quiet Place Part 2. Finally have the second one. I do have the first one. Actually. Get the idea. This one, I got this at Walmart and Stamp. It's a good deal. And speaking of Stand, here's the Stand, Stephen King. There's the back. Now I get into the Blu-rays. And I'll show those box sets. Obviously. Rings, it's the Blu-ray. Finally have the third one. Let's see. I do have Ring 1 and 2. They're on my horror shelf. I do not pull those out. That's alright. There's the Blu-ray and DVD. Children of the Corn Genesis, Another Dimension Extreme title. It's on Blu-ray. That's pretty cool. There's the not DVD, Blu-ray disc. Sorry. Damn, why did I just say Blu-ray disc? I don't know why. Critters Attack, this will be my backup copy. And this is not the one with the slipcover, sadly. I don't know why. There's the Blu-ray and the DVD. The last Blu-ray from over here is Incarnate. Pretty nice slipcover. The only special feature is the making of the movie. Huh. Wow. There's the Blu-ray and the DVD. And now I get into the box sets. This one here is my dad's box set. Planet of the Apes collection, 5-film collection, has Planet of the Apes original, Beneath Planet of the Apes, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Conquest of Planet of the Apes, and Battle for the Planet of the Apes. This one, my dad told me to not open this, so I'll keep this sealed for him. I don't know if I might even open this. Maybe, I don't know. That's my dad's box set. Next one is the only horror box set I actually got, and this is a really good one. The Friday 13th box set. This is the From Crystal Lake to Manhattan set. This is a very nice set. 2004. Really. I'll show you what they look like here. Alright. Friday the 13th, part 1 and 2. That's the back. There's the disc right there. Part 3 and the final chapter. There's the disc and the back. Part 5 and 6. There's the disc right there. Part 7, Part 8. And there's the disc right there. It also includes the killer extra, which I thought that was pretty nice. And there's the disc right there. So this set is very, very nice to have. That's Friday 13th box set. Very good box set. Next up is some Three Stooges box sets. Got this 2-pack box set of Three Stooges Funniest Moments and the Three Stooges Festival. Funniest Moments. Now, actually, a bit of a spoiler alert. I actually do have another Three Stooges box set coming up. Right after this one, kind of a bit of a spoiler alert. Oh, whoops. Supposed to show it to the camera. There's the disc right there. And Three Stooges Festival. This one's missing the disc inside of there, but again, spoiler alert. Funniest, or not. The festival actually does have the disc in there. So, yeah. No disc on that one, but I can easily get it off either eBay or just make my own disc. Who knows? That's a Three Stooges box set, number 1. And this one, I have to say, follow. And you think this Three Stooges box set wasn't enough for 2 movies? Well, got this biggie right here, 4-pack of the Three Stooges box. I actually got both this and this together. This actually has the Three Stooges story, which is basically a documentary on the Three Stooges. I thought that was pretty cool. There's the disc. Three Stooges Festival again. This time it actually has the disc inside there. So, yep. Funniest Moments and Funniest Moments 2. There's the disc right there. And Funniest Moments 2. This one's, oh wait, funny enough, this one's actually sealed. Luckily, I have an open copy of Funniest Moments 2. That's pretty cool, actually. And now for the DVDs and Blu-rays right here. I'll show the two games here. Ricky Carmichael, Championship Motocross. Now, I had this game before, but I think it's disc only. I do not remember where that game was. It could be a chance of probably be lost or something. But who knows? There's a DVD or CD right there, PlayStation 1. There it is. And the PSP game, Rafa Trophies. Yeah, this one's alright. I only played it once. Maybe once I get used to the game, I might like it. Who knows? There's a UMD. Whoa! There's the music cassettes. Music cassette, blank cassettes. There's some Doritos, earphones. Got those at Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'll show the Blu-rays first. House of Wax remake on Blu-ray. Now, spoiler alert, I actually have this on DVD. This is the Blu-ray. There's the Blu-ray. You probably wonder why is there tape right there, because there is like a crack right there or something. That's why I had to put tape on. This is a good remake. House of Wax remake. Cloverfield, Blu-ray. There it is. Paranormal Activity 1, 2, and 3. Blu-ray. There's the first one. I don't know why it says DreamWorks right there, even though I don't even think DreamWorks was even shown in this movie. It only has Paramount. I don't know why. And then Paranormal Activity 2 and 3. I don't know why. I guess that's how it is. And Cars 3, Blu-ray, and DVD. But man, the only thing though about it is redeem the code again. This has the Blu-ray feature and the bonus features Blu-ray. Yeah, I should be able to take that. Blu-ray feature. The bonus features Blu-ray. And the bonus disc. Where's the DVD? That's alright. I could probably put it on DVD or something. I don't know. But it's an alright movie, honestly. I like the first two the best. Now I get into the DVDs. Open Season 2, PSP, on DVD. I don't know why a lot of people hate this movie, but it's not that bad. If I watched it, I have not seen it. There's the disc right there. That's Open Season 2 for your PSP. A lot of people hate this movie, but I'd say it wouldn't be that bad. I've seen worse. It's not bad as for a direct-to-video sequel. Anyways, Year of the Gun. There's the disc right there. There's another Red Skeleton DVD. Red Skeleton, The Farewell Specials. Red Skeleton's Christmas Dinner, More Funny Faces 3, and World Command Performance. This one's actually sealed. It's by Mill Creek. Red Dawn. I think this is the original DVD release. There's the disc right there. American Psycho. I actually never seen this at Walmart one time. Or actually a couple times. I don't know. Like $5. I say I'd get this at my flea market. So good deal though. I do have the second one on VHS. Was it American Psycho 2? Something like that. But I like to get it on DVD. American Psycho 2. Just why not? Pineapple Express. Disc 1 and Disc 2. Oh. Dark Skies. There's the disc right there. Royalty, this is my other copy of this movie. Keep it for backup. There's the disc right there. The Invisible. There's the disc right there. House of Wax, the DVD version. There's the back. Disc. Truth or Dare, this is the 2018 version. This one's not too bad. This one's not too bad, obviously, no. There's the disc. Obviously, bootleg. Larry Cable Guy, the Health Inspector. So this will be a good one. There's the disc. It Chapter 2. This will be my backup copy. There's the disc. Obviously another bootleg. Yo. Annabelle 1 and 2. Obviously, there's the disc on the second one. And the first one. There's the back for both of them. Strays. I think I've never seen this movie before. That was pretty funny. Pretty funny, I'd say, though. There's the disc right there. I thought that movie was pretty funny. Yep. Down to these DVDs right there, and then show the neat stuff. Series of unfortunate events. This will be my backup copy. Now I do have my other copy of this movie. This is the full screen DVD. But not only that, look at this really cool looking case. This is pretty rare, and this is very hard to find. So. Yep. There it is again, the widescreen DVD. This. Ooh. And as I said before, yep, there's two different versions of Gothic. Yep. Both of these keep for backup. Much better copies of these movies. I know there's a 2-disc edition of this movie. There's the snapper case version of the Gothica. This right there. This is the one that looks like it's a Hollywood view. There's the disc right there. Lost After Dark. Pretty cool slipcover. Disc right there. No special features though, obviously. In the cut, Screen Gems and Pathé movie. Obviously no. There's the disc. That one's in the cut. Widow's Point. I don't think I've seen this one. By Devilworks. Pretty nice slipcover. Speaking of Jackass, here's Jackass the movie. Full screen edition. There's the back. I do not have the other Jackass movies, but this is the only one I have. Also counting, well, obviously counting Bad Grandpa. So next one's a 3-pack. Delta Force 1 and 2 and Code of Silence. There's the disc right there. 3 movies on 1 disc, which I actually don't really mind. Doesn't bother me, so hey, I like that. Short Circuit, this would be my backup copy. I cannot remember if I had this one though. It's Image Entertainment DVD again. There it is. The Eye. This is a much better cover than my other DVD of The Eye, which has like a white cover. This is the cover that I've been wanting, and I finally have it. This is a much better cover, I tell you. And there's the disc. It's in a Blockbuster. It's pretty cool. This cover is much better than the other one, that's for sure. National Lampoon's Dorm Days 2. I actually did not know there was a sequel to Dorm Days. That's pretty cool. Let's see. That's actually pretty cool, actually. There's the disc right there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DVDs left. Walking Dead Season 1. Disc 1 and disc 2. Messengers, this would be for backup, obviously enough. Screen Gems, Columbia, and Ghost House. It's pretty obvious. Finally got the theatrical version of Prom Night. I remember I did have the unrated version of this back in 2021. But I finally have the theatrical cut of this movie. There's the back right there. And the disc. It's actually in a Blockbuster case. I think just like my unrated version. That's pretty cool. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. I think this will be for backup. Disc right there. And Breakaway, which is a made-for-TV movie. And the disc. And I'll go ahead and show the neat stuff. Let me see if I can. I'll show one of them here. I got this set up. I got this as an early birthday present. I'll show you these here. They got a super early birthday present to find out. These are horror jars. I'll show you what they actually look like. That's Jason, Pennywise, Freddy, Michael Myers. Pretty cool. And the other horror jar right here, that's Ghostface, Jason, Freddy, Michael, Stitch right there's Freddy. This looks pretty neat looking. I like that. I also got some orange things right here. Go with the horror jars. I also got straws. Ooh. That looks pretty cool. I'll show you what they look like with the orange things on. Let's see, where did I put that other orange thing? There it is. Here's what they look like with the orange things on there. Of course, I'll show you the ones with the straws. Well, that was the right way around or what? Hold on. This is what it looks like with the straw. Take on your horror drinks. Oh, isn't that cool? I'll see if I can try to get this other one open. There we go. That's what the other one looks like with that. Am I going to use these jars? Well, I might keep them as collector's items. So, yeah. Look cool, though. And see if I can get these on here. So, yep, these are 2 jars. Early birthday present jars. And I also got 2 knives. Here's one that actually has my name on that. So that's my special knife. And I got this knife right here. Show you something pretty neat. So yep. Actually, this knife I take with me. And this knife is my special knife. This is Smoky Mountain rock. Got that Smoky Mountain, obviously that Smoky Mountain, obviously. So it looks pretty neat. And I'm going to show you the things I got. I got these Freddy's slippers here. Got these at a flea market. Looks pretty neat. Obviously, no. I also got me a blanket. Freddy blanket. I got this for free when I got the Freddy slippers. Looks pretty neat looking. I also got 2 shirts. Let's see. This one right here. Got this shirt at the Gautenberg Flea Market. Looks pretty neat. I like this one. And this one here, originally, this was my dad's shirt. He gave it to me since it had my favorite color, orange. So, well, I guess that's it for this update. Obviously, no. So, yeah, I'm not going to show any cassette tapes, sadly. I mean, I do have cassette tapes. Those are the ones my uncle actually gave me. Actually, my uncle actually gave them to my dad to give me to keep for him, for those cassette tapes, which I might show them off in their own update video. Maybe I might do that. I don't know. But I want to show you something pretty neat, obviously, that my uncle actually gave to my dad to give me. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and these right here are real swords. Now, this looks pretty cool. My uncle gave these to my dad to give me to keep for him. These look pretty cool looking. So that's this one. Actually, these are very sharp too, I think. Here's this one. Looks pretty neat. There's this big one right here. This is a big sword right here. Put that right there. And this sword. This looks pretty cool looking. I'll show you that again. Looks pretty cool looking though. Yep. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I also did get some socks too. There's some socks in this bag. Obviously, it has like some horror characters like Jason and Freddy and all the horror characters in there. I'm not going to show them in this video because the video is already going to be too long. So that's the socks here, obviously in this bag. Well, that's it for the video, and I'll see you all later on Movie Boy Master's channel. So like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So subscribe if you're new. That's it for the channel, or this video, sorry. I'll see you all later on Movie Boy Master's channel, though. See you all later.